Do caffeine-containing substances like coffee, tea, and chocolate contribute to pain in the human body? Well, for me, yes, it definitely does. I can feel my jaw tensing up, my neck getting stiff, my lower back getting sore, especially if I drink too much coffee. Now, coffee, tea, and different things are actually good for some types of people. People have different metabolisms and body types and that kind of thing. If you follow any of the traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, or metabolic typing, there's a great book out on the metabolic typing diet. If you haven't read it, I think it's one of my favorite all-time natural health books, and I've got a library of them. So it really tells you what type of diet is right for you. I recommend everybody get that book and read it. Several months ago, I went to see an acupuncturist. He did an exam on me, looked at my tongue, took my pulse, asked me a bunch of questions, detailed questions about my health, and he said to me, no caffeine. You gotta quit caffeine altogether. According to your situation and your body type, he told me, it's best if you got off caffeine altogether. Well, at the time, I was a big-time coffee drinker. I had quite a large dose of coffee each day, and I decided, well, I'm going to at least cut down gradually. So I decided, well, I'll go to tea, and I get down to green tea and then white tea, which really has a much less caffeine in it, and my pain actually diminished. It went down quite a bit. It didn't go away entirely, but actually, the stiffness of my neck and jaw, lower back, different parts of my body actually improved when I went from coffee to tea. I noticed a definite difference. Now, here's what happened to me, though. One day, I was just craving coffee, and it smelled good, and I wanted a cup, so I drank a cup of coffee, and I was addicted right back to it, and a couple of weeks went by, and I was drinking coffee, and I noticed, that pain is worse. What am I doing? So I immediately went back to drinking tea only, and hey, my pain level again went down again. So there was definitely a noticeable difference between coffee and tea. And you also have to look at the pH balancing effect. Coffee is much more acidic than tea in general. I also have a friend who's a professional in the natural health field, and she's not a chocolate eater. But one day, she ate a piece of chocolate. It was Halloween. She remembers the day. And the next day, she woke up and her neck was just so tight, so intense, she had to struggle to get out of bed. She had to go to a chiropractor that day and have it worked on. She did not eat chocolate again after that, and in time with the chiropractor working on it, that did loosen up and go away, but that was a big lesson for her as far as how chocolate affected her body. Of course, everyone is different. So I'm going to be sharing a technique where you might be able to find out for yourself whether coffee or tea or anything else is right for you. And it's simple, and it's do-it-yourself at home. Anybody can do it. I'm also going to be talking about pH balancing a bit more, and how the difference between cola and tea and coffee in the acidic values and how that affects pain in the body. So don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Head on over to painreliefmachine.com, enter your name and email. We promise not to spam you with a bunch of useless sales messages.